Okay, these things over here, they are called gibberlings. Or gibberlings, I'm not really sure which is the correct pronunciation, but yeah, diseased gibberlings. They're quite weak enemies, but there are quite a few of them. Anyway, so this is how combat works. You can pause it at any time, individually issue orders to your party members. I'm going to have Imoen use her bow, and I'm going to have Marcus charge in with his sword for now. So jump to it, lad. There we go.
I care not. I am gone.
Yes? Of course.
What you want? I've done had enough of this. Yep, this way.
Sweet. Excellent. That wasn't too difficult. I didn't expect it to be difficult either. And I'm going to quick save now. Partly because I need to quick save often, and also because sometimes the battle music in this game is a little bit buggy, and sometimes it doesn't stop once the battle's finished. So you have to quick save to get rid of it. So yeah. Anyway, so we didn't have too much trouble with that, thankfully. But there are more powerful enemies about. But anyway, let's carry on. These must be the two individuals that the Colsod fellow down the road mentioned, so let's speak to him.
Montaron, you are so aggravating! 'Tis disturbing to my demeanor!
Hold, Montron, this young wayfarer is in need. Someone has set about thee, stranger, and you have barely escaped with your life. Aye, Xzar looks to have been roughed up quite well. Indeed, I can offer you healing potions if you wish, as a token of goodwill. Psst, Marcus. The mage speaks like he's laying honey on bread, but I don't know, I don't like his eyes a single bit. Yeah, no, Marcus doesn't trust these guys either. For all he knows, they could be more assassins, frankly, and yeah, they're pretty shifty looking characters. Now, out character knowledge is that these two are actually potential party members that you can hire. They are Xzar and Montaron. They're both evil characters, so they do fit with Marcus's alignment, but I'm not going to actually hire them because I don't want them in my party, because I've got a very, very specific idea of who I want in my party in this Let's Play, and they're actually not part of it. So those two, generally speaking, are more trouble than they're worth. Even though Montaron's a bit boring, Xzar is kind of quite funny, but yeah, I don't really want him around. I've got other party members that potentially I want in the game instead. So and Marcus doesn't particularly trust them either. So I'm going to sort of politely decline. I prefer to manage on my own, thank you. You do not trust us? I'll not be insulted by this whelp. Now, Montaron, had I just been attacked, I might be leery as well. So be it. I shall not heal you. Refuse if you wish. Neither shall I hold thee to a debt of honour for slighting my good intentions, though your conscience may. Just like all good people. Pardon me. Perhaps as payment, you would go with us to Nashkel. It is a troubled area, and we mean to investigate some disturbing rumours surrounding the local mine. Some acquaintances are very concerned about the iron shortage, specifically where to lay blame in the matter. You would be useful, though I'll not hold you to it. We are to meet the mayor of the town, a man named Baron Gaskill, I believe. Your conscience be your guide. So yeah, we don't really trust them, and from the sounds of it, they're going to Nashkel, which is in the opposite direction to the way we want to go. Because we want to head north to the Friendly Arm Inn, whereas Nashkel is in the south. So we have even less reason to go with them now, quite frankly. So go on your way and leave me be. I would go my own path. You won't do this for me? You're bad, and I'll have someone hurt you. You'll see. That one's a meanie, Monty. Not a nice child at all. Oh, now you've gone and set him off, blasted mage. Will blither for hours. Off with you. I'll not suffer the both of you. And they're going to storm off indignantly.
Yes.
And that's fine by me. And now they're going to go off in that direction. Don't even know. Okay. They've never done that before with me. That was very odd. But anyway. Candlekeep Coastway, yeah. So this is the way we need to be going. Heading off this way. So let's just keep going. Now, I think that there's actually a diamond hidden in a tree around here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. You see, if you press tab in this game, it highlights objects in the area that you can activate. And yeah, there's a diamond hidden in this hole in the hole in this tree. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Back here. There, see?
You're a queer fellow.
Wow, and Winthrop used to tell me that diamonds don't grow on trees. Sure, in Candlekeep they don't. Hey Marcus, cheer up. Timora favours us, it seems to me. So there we go, we got a diamond. That's a very cleverly hidden secret. In the original game, you couldn't actually press tab to highlight objects like that, so it was even more cleverly hidden. But the diamond's quite valuable, and you can sell it for a decent amount of gold, which helps you get started in this game a lot easier than you otherwise would be able to, so...
No sooner said than done.
Who's this gentleman over here? Sorry, chum, but I can't stop to chat. There's been another caravan raided north of Baragos, and I must report of these dire straits to the Grand Dukes. A messenger's work is never done. Another caravan raided? Wow, that's no good. Remember those flaming fists passing by the Candlekeep last week? They said there are at least 2 missing. I think we should keep our eyes peeled, or at least... or we'll be killed by bandits for nothing. Exciting, though. Caravans, bandits, road. Like an adventure from a book. Just keep your heads down and your weapons handy. So yeah, Imoen's clearly enjoying this a great deal. Marcus sort of is, and he isn't at the same time. He's pretty cut up about Gorion, and he's still very, very angry about it too. But at the same time, he is also enjoying this newfound independence. You know, at the end of the day, being able to leave Candlekeep and, you know, kind of go off and do his own thing is what he always really wanted. It's just not under these circumstances. So anyway, now we've come to the edge of the area, and now we'll leave, and it's taken us to the world map now. Now the whole world map is pretty much divided up into these little areas here, these kind of cells or tiles, I suppose you might want to call them, and they're a number of hours apart. See, we started over here at Candlekeep. We're now in this area, which is designated by this this shield logo here, and we're now going to move here. So you can fast travel in this game from point to point. Say, if we were at the Friendly Arm Inn, we could fast travel straight to Candlekeep if we wanted to, and it would take a number of hours to get there. But if you want to go to an area that you've never been to before, you have to manually kind of walk through every single area to get there. So to get to the Friendly Arm Inn, we need to go from Candlekeep to there, to there, to there. So next we need to go to here, which is where the crossroads the guy before mentioned are. So yeah, and it's going to take 8 hours to get there. This game is, in many ways, it's a little bit like Daggerfall in that when over the course of playing the main quest, like months and even years can pass by while you're doing it, just because of the amount of time it takes to travel from place to place. Like I think I remember in Daggerfall, like in that game to fast travel from the city of Daggerfall to Sentinel in Hammerfell, it took literally weeks in the game's time, you know. So it's very similar here, really, just not quite as extreme. So anyway, we're going to travel this way.
Oh there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
It's been nigh unto a 10 days since I've seen a soul walking this road, and I've been without decent conversation since. Travelling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou wouldst pardon my intrusion, I would inquire which pertains to thee. So yeah, we've been approached by this strange old man here. Huh. Do I need to say tie? I mean, if you is thou, or was it thee? In any case, I'm not desperate and I'm not deranged. I'm excited. I'm going to be a famous adventurer like Elminster. Well, I'm glad you're I'm glad you're in high spirits, Imoen. I suppose someone has to be. The old man smiles from behind his moustache. Thou art a spirited girl, Imoen. Now what of thy companion? Wait, how do you know my name? Good question. One can acquire such knowledge in more ways than one, child, but let the quiet one speak. Okay, well, I think Marcus is kind of just about had it up to here with crazy people on the road, asking him stupid questions. So, and he's becoming increasingly distrustful of just about everyone he meets. So, this guy, who the hell is he, and how does he even know what our names are? You know, and we just asked him, and he wouldn't even say how he knew what our names are. You know, Marcus doesn't trust him at all. I think he's going to just brush this guy off, really. I'm not so stupid as to listen to strangers in the middle of nowhere, no matter how infirm they appear to be. Off with you. Well, deranged it is then. I shall leave thee, if that is what thou dost wish. Heed my parting words, however, and treat strangers with a touch more respect, at least until thou have determined that if they are a threat, and perhaps more powerful than they seem. Do not dally about on these roads for long. Someone with thy manners will not last an eve. The friendly army is to the north. They extend sanctuary even to those such as thee. And he's going to disappear off in a huff. We'll be seeing more of him later on. But Marcus does not give a single damn right now. He just wants to get going to the friendly army and meet these people that Gorion mentioned. Okay, so we're being attacked by a bunch of Xvarts right now, which are kind of like these... I don't really know what the hell they are. They're just sort of like these little blue-skinned goblin people. They're very irritating, but they're quite weak, thankfully, so...
What you want?
Imoen, I'm going to have her shoot at them with a bow. I'm going to have Marcus run in with his sword. Hopefully they'll be drawn to Marcus and not Imoen.
Yep, I've done it. My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, Christ, that's not good.
Surely close to death.
Yeah, you are close to death, Marcus. He has 2 out of 8 health points left. I'm going to heal him with this potion. There he goes, back to full health again now. I'm now going to use one of his abilities. Now, I don't know whether I covered this in the last video or not, but as a blade, he has 2 unique abilities, which are offensive spin and defensive spin. Defensive spin gives him a bunch of defensive bonuses, like, you know, increased armor class and stuff like that. However, it does root him to the spot when he does it for like 24 seconds. He literally cannot move. But he does have his defense boosted. Now, offensive spin works in a similar way, except it gives him a bunch of you know, offensive bonuses, like extra points to his roll to hit and stuff like that. And you can only use both of them once per day, for now anyway. Until he levels up a bit more, then he'll only be able to use them once per day. So I'm going to use the defensive spin right now, because they're all distracted by me and they're not going after Imoen, so if I'm rooted to the spot, it doesn't really matter at this point. And hopefully the armor class bonus will shield me from it. Now the bonuses from these do increase as you go with the levels. I think if I check on here, it should say, yeah, defensive spin, it lasts 24 seconds, roots him to the spot, but gives him -1 AC per level of experience. Now, remember, -1 AC is good in this, because you want low AC. You want a low armor class, because a low armor class is good, paradoxically. And it gives him -1 per level, basically. So once he's level 3, like, -1 AC is not so great now, but once he's level 3, it'll be -3 AC, which is really good. So,
yes.
Yeah, he's going to use that right after he's healed himself with the potion. Come on, Marcus. There we go. It seems to have made him go invisible, which is a little odd, but I think that's just to signify that he has used the ability. So yeah, and I'll have him just attack these guys now. Oh, okay, it didn't help at all. Have another potion. Please. Thank you. Don't get killed by Xvarts. They're like the weakest enemies in the game. Please don't die. Marcus, this is just embarrassing. Yeah, it's run out now. It's a defensive ability. Come on! Hit him, damn it! Hit him! It's not that hard. You're a blade, for heaven's sake. You've got longsword skill. Imoen's hit them plenty of times already. What's your problem? Right, he's just turned yellow now, figuratively and literally, which means he's running away. He's basically panicking and he's routing, I suppose you want to call it that.
A waste of my talent.
Right, Imoen can shoot him with her bow,
What?
and I'll have
Of course.
Marcus focus on this Xzar over here. In the meantime, please score at least one hit before this fight is over. Good grief! Oh, she managed to just get in before he disappeared into the fog of war.
Make it quick.
Oh, come on! I tell you, last time I played this, it wasn't this bad. So much for good swordsman, Marcus. You're an absolute bloody disgrace. You didn't get a single hit in that entire fight. That is terrible. That's ridiculous. That's... I can't believe he managed to do that. He used up 2 health potions and his defensive spin, and he's... Oh, I don't know.
Talent.
This game. Look, you see, well, he's a level 1 character, and at least we got some decent loot for that, but you see, he's a level 1 character, and in this game, the game starts you off at level 1, which in D&D rules is pretty bad because you have very low hit points, and it's very difficult for you to hit enemies in combat. But nevertheless, that's the way the game designers decided to do it, so, yeah, we're going to struggle a bit in combat early on, unfortunately. That's just going to be the way it is. Pardon me. Oh, and it's raining now. Lovely. Wonderful. Oh, good grief. Go away. Oh, that's one of them down.
No sooner said than done.
Finally, a hit. Magnificent.
Yes?
What you want? This way.
Right, you know what? I'm actually going to pause right now, and I'm going to go and do something I should have done earlier. I'm going to go customize, and I'm going to give these two both a script. Now, a script is basically just a set piece of AI behavior, so that it'll basically tell your characters how to act without you having to actually individually give them orders all the time. So, for example, if I give Marcus standard attack, it'll basically mean that he will attack enemies with his sword without me having to prompt him to do so all the time. And Imoen, on the other hand, I'm going to give a ranged script, so she's going to by default use her bow to attack enemies with. So, should mean I don't have to constantly switch between them and give them orders. Oh heck, Marcus, please don't die. I haven't quick saved.
I am... What?
Get back, retreat, use your sling instead. There we go. You had more luck with your bloody sling. Good grief.
Yep.
Here we are, travelling the good road. Some grand adventure we're having, huh? Not exactly what we used to daydream about, but still, it's kind of exciting, I guess. I'd rather be out here going places and doing things than be stuck in Candlekeep cleaning out stables and turning down beds. Well, yeah, I think, you know what? Marcus is, you know, he kind of agrees, really. Yeah, the whole world's out there. Power, wealth, all just waiting for me. I intend to grab as much as I can. That's good enough for you, I guess. As for me, I plan on having some fun. I wonder if they'll make a tale of our adventures. Just think, one day folks will be in the common room of some inn, maybe even the Candlekeep Inn, and ask a bard to tell them a taste of Imoen the Quick. A taste? Tale, I mean. Sorry, sorry, I'm tired. I've already done this once today. Tell them a tale of Imoen the Quick and her trusty sidekick, Marcus. Sidekick? Oh, okay. We'll be partners, I suppose. What do you think? Imoen the Quick sounds good to you? Quick with the blade and wit? All the best heroes and heroines have handles. Maybe Imoen the Terrible? No, too dark. Imoen the Bold? Imoen the Sly? Imoen the Magnificent? Hey, that sounds pretty good. Yeah. Imoen the Pinnacle of Annoyance, the epitome of vexation and the champion of besetment. Yeah. Let's turn the sarcasm back on, I think. Well, you're being rude today. Guess I'll just keep quiet and wait for you to come begging for something from little old Imoen. Serves you right.
Make it quick.
Being daft like that.